All right, good morning everyone, and welcome back to the UK Live. It is 2:30 a.m. Eastern now. We are moving into Friday, 5th of January 2018, and I would like to sincerely apologize for not being able to post a Nifty live video a few hours back during the Asia session. It was due to personal reasons I could not come online, and but I sent some message. The setup is not changing, so all those who are trading Nifty, kindly remain short, brothers. And let's get started in this session. Especially, I would like to remind that there is a price trigger in the form of NFP, which is due during the New York live session. Maybe not during the live session when we meet, but overall, just after this session is over, watch out for that event, and sorry, kindly avoid trading during that. But if you have taken positions, as we have done, almost 6 positions have been taken, there is no need to change it. All right. And a warm welcome to all members who are joining new and fresh to our family. Please explore your educational videos and do comment if you want to, or ask me anything that you feel like. We are just wanting to discuss in this session. I just want to touch base with one chart scenario which we have not frequently discussed, but it works wonders sometimes. 8 on 10 times I've seen it working wonders, and that's what is expected to happen even today. So let's get started with the Euro USD first. Unfortunate in gold, but we've lost quite less this time in terms of the pips. Let's get started off with the Euro now. Okay, there was a small high printed just after the New York live session. I want you to just pay us attention at the price action and the oscillators below. There is a scenario called bearish divergence. Bearish divergence means prices are making a new high while the oscillators histograms, they fail. I mean, MACD failing to make a new high. Look at the RSI. Failing by a large margin to make a new high. This scenario is known as bearish divergence, where prices are rising and the oscillators are dropping. 8 on 10 times I've seen the intention of doing this work. I mean, is at this point in time not because of money. I mean, YouTube will do the things necessary if it feels that this channel has got value in it. Okay, so the intention of doing this channel is just passion, nothing else. It's I know what I could be after a year or so. So the intention is not to make money. That is a secondary object. And also there is no claim which I have made in any of my sessions that I know more than anyone. It is just the passion that is working here. So with all due respect, I know many of the traders, or many of the brothers who are in the family, they know better than me or more than me, and due respect to them. What I would like to discuss is certain techniques that that have worked well for me in the past, and that's it, right? Please don't take it the other way around. what what happens when such scenario occurs? Bearish divergences. We've seen huge drops coming uh, just after the bearish divergence has occurred. So sorry, I'm not feeling a bit well. That's why the coughing continues, but extremely sorry, I cannot help it. Euro USD bearish divergence scenario indicates that prices are slated to fall. Now, if you are not prone to taking the risk of around 2100 stop loss, we are at a minimum risk right now, sold at 35, just about 30 pips. I would kindly request you that you exit and remain flat until prices break below 1.2. You can go short after that or on rallies after that, okay? Quickly, in this session for the next 5 minutes, I just want to show you the scenarios where bearish and bullish divergences are forming, and please remember we are on a 4-hour time frame, okay? And do excuse me if I'm making mistakes. I mean, everybody is prone to make mistake at some point in their lives. So trading is it's a difficult game actually. It's not easy. Making mistakes in trading is very, all traders are prone to make mistakes. This has never risen, so I'm not worried about this structure as well. GBP USD just retracing. Expect prices to drop lower. There is no change in the trajectory of trades that we have taken. This session I am just simply dedicating towards the oscillators, which we have hardly touched in the past. USD Canada, we are long from 25.30. Prices have dropped down towards almost 24.90. But if you see prices making new lows, at the same time oscillators rising or oscillators rising overall, that is a bullish divergence. Alright, please remain long for an expected rally after. And if you are a conservative trader, if you don't want to take that risk, you may want to remain flat for now. Watch out for a break about 25.50 and then go long. Alright, that's the first resistance, brothers. I'm not discussing anything else except the bullish and bearish divergences in this scenario. That's what I've decided. Okay, gold. Watch that price high. 25. It pipped us by 1 point, and that is okay. We've lost about 7 points. We are technically flat in the trading room. What I want you to pay attention is the bearish divergence scenario here. It is high time a reversal is due, and believe it or not, the reversal could be at least the 61.8% of this entire rally. But I think it's not the case. It's an advance, not advance, it's expanded flat scenario, which should end up lower below the lows there, 1236. Watch out if you're not trading, at least. It's going to give you a lot of confidence. Alright, gold. So dollar index next. Dollar index, one thing you need to note is that dollar index has not dropped lower. It has not formed a new low, unlike its counterpart Euro USD. They both trade opposite to each other most of the time, but dollar index has not formed a low, while Euro USD just formed a small high. These are again diverging scenarios. When the components who are either going in line or opposite in line, one forms a high, the other one doesn't form a low. That is also a diverging scenario. Second, The RSI is already diverging. Watch out for a rally here. Very confident about euros and pounds and dollar index and the dollar CAD trades. All of them, in fact. Crude oil, GBP USD, yes. Don't forget, one, two, we have four currencies and a few other instruments. Crude oil, watch out for that. New high, look at the RSI. I'm talking about new high from almost 60 levels towards 60 to 20. Watch out that RSI, absolutely flat. These are very early signs of a reversal. Okay. If you are trying to catch it at an extreme point, it's very natural that you may tip down one or two stop losses, but a big move can be brought in as well. Bitcoin, we are short from 15,000 levels. I don't know if the diverging scenarios are there. It's a triangle scenario, so I don't rely on the oscillators when markets are sideways. So forget about Bitcoin right now, but we are short from 15,000 levels, and most of the trades are all positioned, what we have discussed here on the 4-hour charts. All right, so let's bring this session to a pause here, and nothing else remains to be done. All the trades have been taken. We're just waiting for the trigger to come in during the New York live. I'm just watching gold and silver very closely right now, and we'll be sending out a short signal again very soon. But a humble request: each trade is measured with a stop and risk. Each trade that we have done here, and no matter what, still in the positive territory of